Okay, this is a Jazzpunk speedrun tutorial for the current patch any percent route. So there's some things you're going to want to do before you start the run that are kind of necessary to do a trick later on, and just kind of some optional things. I'm going to go through the options first because a lot of people do this in tutorials. I just want to say this is, like I said, the current any percent current patch run, so this can be done on the Steam version, which is what I'm running on right now. But yeah, so options, I mean, display settings is really up to you. Reticle is something that is recommended. I mean, obviously it's completely up to you, but I'd recommend this. A lot of people would. It's just a dot in the middle of the screen. It's not like it doesn't take up a lot of room or anything, but it's hugely recommended. Controls, again, I mean, this is completely up to you. I'd recommend having E as activate, and then Q as cycle, because you're going to want to be able to hit activate and cycle like pretty easily. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty simple stuff. You can have it as how you want. And then mouse smoothing, again, mouse smoothing is something that is really up to you, but I definitely recommend turning this down. If you choose to have mouse smoothing on, then you need to like consider your life choices, because it's freaking hideous. So I'd recommend turning mouse smoothing off, but I mean, like I said, that's completely up to you. So what you want to do before you start the run is, there's a trick that we do later on called the banana phone skip, and before you can do it you need to activate the cutscene for the banana phone. But something you might want to do first, which is completely optional. Like for the banana phone skip you have to do that, but something you want to do like optionally is preloading the levels. Now basically what preloading is when the game has loaded the levels. It kind of is what it sounds like. When you've loaded them once already, in theory it will load them quicker the next time it goes to load them. So if you load them before a run, when you're in a run it'll load them quicker, because we use real time for this run, so having shorter loads is an advantage. We're not entirely sure if it is quicker yet. We've not done any kind of substantial testing to prove that it is quicker to remove the loads, but from what we can tell, like it does look a bit quicker. So if you want to go through, just go through the missions and just like, you know, load them. My loads are pretty slow for some reason, and then just like exit, do the next one, and just kind of work your way through and preload them all. It doesn't take too long. It'll take you like a minute or so. Just go through and preload them. That should speed your loads up. But again, that's the optional bit. So the bit that you have to do is you want to go to Kiteak Resort. You're gonna have to do this before every run. Now, something I should explain. Kiteak has the only it's like the main softlock of the game. The most consistent softlock is Kiteak. And what will happen is you'll click Kiteak, or well, you'll finish doing the expedition and then go to Kiteak, and you'll just get a black screen. The way to avoid this, we think it happens if you go into Kiteak more than once in a session, but if you get past that, so every time you load up the game and do all your preloading, when you do a run, if you get past Kiteak in a run, and finish the run, every time you do that you've got to close the game and reopen it. Otherwise you'll get a soft lock when you get to Kiteak. So just bear that in mind. Every time you finish a run, or every time you get past Kiteak in a run, you've got to reload it. If you get to like Kiteak and then reset, then you don't need to reset the game for that. But if you get past Kiteak, then reset the game. And then you do have to repeat all these steps every time you reopen the game, unfortunately, but that's just the way it works. But anyway, so when you're preloading the levels, go to Kiteak, and I'm just going to wait for this to load. So what you want to do is you just want to go over to, you'll spawn here, you just want to go over to the right, to this elevator, and then the room's on the top floor, so it's going to take the elevator up. Okay. So then you just want to come out and go, come out the elevator and go to the left. This guy will always be here, so you just want to walk up to him and grab the key. And then it's this second room here. So just grab the key off that guy and then come to the second room, open it, and then just grabs the banana phone. I wait for the cutscene to start, but I don't think, yeah. So just wait for the cutscene to start, and then as soon as the cutscene starts you can just exit to the main menu, and then you're good to go. That is all you need to do before the run. So time starts on first input and last input. So when you start a run, hit start new game, and then a cutscene will start. Just hit space. Oh, sorry, the ball fell over. Just hit space to start it. And then time starts as soon as you move. So you want to, as soon as you hit forward, you want to start time. Now we're gonna walk down this corridor and go through a door at the end. So you can either just walk straight and then turn into the doorway, but some people like to go kind of go diagonally, so they can like just walk through the door. It's completely optional. I prefer to go forward, because if you go like in a completely straight line when you're walking diagonally, it's equally as fast as walking forward, like I'm doing now. But sometimes if you don't line it up right, you can like end up going sideways, and then it just slows you down. So what I recommend doing is walking straight and then turning into the door. But I mean, like I said, like I've said before with other things, it's kind of optional. It's kind of up to you. But yeah, so as soon as you hit forward, you just want to start a timer. Okay, the timer is paused. Okay, yeah, so just start a timer as soon as you walk forward. Hey, Solly. Yeah, I did, but we changed. There's some new strats for starters, and we changed some of the rules as well. So I just want to make kind of a defined one, because it was a while ago. So when you come in here, you just want to walk over to that chair and sit on it, or like either of those two, it doesn't matter. So you just come through here and then just like sit on one of the chairs. Wait a second, and then just get up. It doesn't make a difference when you get up. So you want to grind against this wall basically, so the door opens. So what happens is, this chair, you're going to sit on it. You can actually activate the chair through this gap. So you want to like grind against the door and then like spam use. Now something I want to point out before we get too far into this, when I say spam use, obviously use is like E, but it's also click. If you're spamming, just do click and E at the same time, and you can like, it's like double spam. But yeah, so just something to bear in mind when you're spamming on something. You can press E and click. You can press both of them, and then you get like double spam. So yeah, my voice is going all like really weird. I don't know what's up with it. So sorry if that's kind of sketchy. But yeah, so you just want to like grind sideways against the door, holding D, and then like activate the chair through this. So it should kind of go like that, and you just kind of click on the chair through there. It saves like half a second, but it's something to note. Just sit here. I'm gonna take a drink because I don't know what's up with my voice.
They've taken some of our important technology, and it's imperative that we get it back in the right hands. As per usual, here's your missing oil subscription.
I spent like 2 hours recording. I don't know why it's gone all weird. So there's a little bit of a setup for grabbing that pill fast. Basically, you want to hold forward and then like tap A. Dude, my voice is dying. So you want to kind of hold forward and then go like left, 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 left. So you want to just press E to get up, and then if you hold forward and then tap left, you should kind of appear at the pills. So because because you sit down here, you'll stand up here. So you just kind of hold forward and tap left, and you should appear in front of it. Which is kind of difficult to show. Let me try and I'll try and do like an example of every mission once I finish explaining it. And so yeah, so you just want to take the pills and then start the mission. So I'm gonna show how this roughly is done. Unfortunately not, sorry. We skipped most of the cutscenes, but the 2-minute long one at the apartment is still in there. Yeah, spamming E works. I just like to click as well, it just feels faster. I actually missed it. Well, I just kind of want to show this thing.
Basically, we need you to infiltrate.
Yeah, you can just spam E, but you've got to like, if you're kind of a bit far away from it, it's sometimes difficult to reach.
Technology, and it's imperative that we get it back in the right hands. As per usual.
Let's see if I can not mess this up. I've actually not been playing this. I've been playing Portal, so I'm a little bit rusty.
If you need me, I'll be in the wine cellar.
Okay, it didn't work. Oh wait, okay, yeah, because I missed this, didn't I? Okay, we'll just pretend that didn't happen. It's a good start. But yeah, so just kind of hold left. So it stands you up where you sat down. Okay, so this is something that we're going to do a lot in the run with cutscenes. I'll just split it. Most cutscenes in this game, if you save the game and then load the save, you'll skip the cutscene. So we're going to be doing that a lot, so I just want to kind of explain that now. So the best way to do it, which I would recommend, is hitting escape, hitting down and enter. So you like, it goes down to save and then enter, and then hitting escape again and then hitting down twice and enter twice. I'm not going to be doing that in the tutorial because my mic is currently like on top of my arrow keys, so I can't actually do that. I'll be using the mouse in the tutorial, but usually you just want to, it's way faster to it's way faster to just hit escape, down, enter, escape, down, down, enter, enter. So down, enter once, and then down, down, enter, enter. It's just faster. It's just faster to do it that way than to do it with the mouse. But I'm just gonna do it with the mouse this time. Yeah. So as well, I mean, you guys can't see chat, but Solly just mentioned some of the cutscenes are pretty long and are worth doing it. Like definitely. However, some of the other cutscenes, if you're not on a very good computer, you're essentially loading a save, so you've got a loading screen essentially. So if your loads are long, sometimes it's longer than the cutscene itself, so it's faster to not skip it than to skip it. So I mean, it's really up to you to kind of test which way is faster, but it's just something to bear in mind that sometimes there's this one, and then I'll point out the ones like later on. But sometimes you want to just kind of test for yourself which one is which way is faster. But if you've got a fast computer, which I'm actually not on because I'm on a laptop, which isn't very good because my computer broke. But if you've got like a good computer, then do it for all of them. But if it's slow, then the bottles stop falling. Why do I keep standing up? Yeah. So save, and then load. Okay, this happens sometimes on this one, which is really dumb. Oh, it crashed. Good. I'll just do an example. I'll just move my mic for a second to do an example of what it should look like. So you just want to go escape, down, enter, escape, down, down, enter, enter. So that's like what it should look like, way faster than doing it with the mouse. I mean, you can do it with the mouse if you want to, but it's just way faster to do it with the keys. But yeah, so that skips the cutscene, and then what you just want to do is you want to go forward and just kind of go into the console. And then you want to go to this clock. You want to point this hand directly upwards. It's a little bit more specific than you'd imagine. Like, I'll just make a save. Oh, apparently I clicked on it. So if you practice this enough, you can just go like that and get it. Like some of the better people do, like Rebcart and Momo. But if you're not really confident enough with that, you don't have to like flick it up. You can just kind of like make sure it's in place and then get it. But that's something that like can save you like some time, because sometimes if you're really careful with it, you can waste some time trying to like make sure that it's right. So I'd say this is something you want to practice, just making sure that it is pointed up, because it's kind of annoyingly specific. But yeah, so this is the next cutscene that you can skip. This one is another one that might not be worth skipping because it's really short if you have long loads, but you can if you have good loads. So just save, load, and then you'll skip this cutscene. But again, if you have long loads, it's not worth it. Hey Sook, yeah, Solly mentioned this game. Play this game casually. It's really good. It's a good game. It's funny. It's got a lot of jokes in it. So play it. And there's a lot to it, like mini games and secrets and stuff. So play this game anyway. So then you just want to kind of hold back and left and kind of go over there, because you'll be facing this. So you just kind of want to go to the left, but don't go like directly to the left because you might crash into this wall. So go back a bit and then over to the left. So when you press that button, you'll get turned around by like a guy, and then he'll stop you for a couple seconds. So there's a way to make him not turn you around. You want to kind of, instead of just walking up to it like this and getting turned around, you want to like jump over there's like a little fence you want to jump over, like this little fence. You want to jump over it and then hit the button. As you see, the elevator got activated. I did still get turned around, but I activate the elevator before he has a chance to turn me around. So yeah, you just kind of jump and then hit the button. You want to kind of like aim like a little bit down so you actually hit the button, as opposed to like just jumping in the air, because even if you jump over it, he still turns you around. But if you try to go around, you won't reach the button in time. Why did I save there? That was an accident. Damn it. Actually, wait, it doesn't. I can go back, can't I? Yeah, okay, I thought that replaced my save. I was thinking so yeah, so just jump over it, hit the button, and then as soon as you hit the button, this elevator will go up to the top, and it takes about like 15 seconds, so it's slow. So as soon as you hit the button, you want to save and load, and then you'll skip the elevator going up. So yeah, just jump over, save, load, You can't fall off this, by the way, so don't worry about like going over the other side because there's an invisible wall on it. So if you like jump up here, don't worry like about missing it or anything. So yeah, so you just want to run. Yeah, people speedrun this game. If you scroll down to the little bit below the stream, there's a link in the links section to the leaderboards. This game was kind of not very active for a while because there was some problems with rules and stuff, but we've got some new rules and stuff, so it's like better now. Anyway, so you just want to turn around and come over to here. You can, there's a little animation that happens here. You can skip it, but it's not fast to skip it. But I just thought I'd point out, why did it put me here? So yes, you just want to walk through this window. If you go to the left of the window, you can skip the animation, but like it's not fast because you have to like turn and then go around it, and it's slow. But you can do that, just to point out. But it's faster to just go straight through. As you can see, the trigger's still there, so you can go through. Anyway, so when you come through the window, you just want to walk to the back of the room and turn right, and then click anywhere on the supercomputer, and you'll be taken here. Yeah, actually, I've kind of completely forgot. So I was gonna put like an annotation or something anyway. But there'll be links in the description to all of the resources and stuff. If you go to the leaderboards, everything's on the leaderboards. So there's a link to the page that's got the rules on it. There's a link to, you know, well, you're on the tutorial, but there's a link to the tutorial, and like anything that you need is linked on the leaderboard. So if you're watching this video and you're not watching it live, then if you go to the link in the description, there's a link to the rules and the leaderboards and kind of everything you need to know. But yeah, so the rules are there, and you can just read them. It's pretty simple. But yeah, click on this and then turn, and you want to walk over here. So you want to hit this and then like shake it really quickly on the floor, well, like spam to empty it quickly. But I'd say hit this once so the phone comes off. Click twice on the box because when you pick it up you look at it, and then you just want to like spam to empty it. Pick up the whistle and then whistle at the phone, and you want to hit 1 and then hit space to exit. So let me try and show that quickly. I'm awful at explaining stuff, by the way, so yeah, sorry. Come through here, click on this, and then activate the phone, spam this. The whistle kind of is a bit stupid, like sometimes it'll pop out in front of you, sometimes it went over the table and that's kind of awkward. Sometimes it like flings off to the right, it's kind of stupid. Whistle at this, hit 1 and then hit spacebar to exit. So as you hit space, as you exit, you just want to like turn and then grab this and hit the supercomputer again, and then that'll exit you. Then when you're exited, turn around and then like come round the side here. So you want to go like this, and then you want to grab that, so you can just grab it like that and kind of grab it as you go past. But the way I do it is I like jump and grab it. I need to make a save closer. Hit the computer. Yeah, see what I mean? It kind of goes to the right sometimes. It's kind of stupid, the whistle. So yeah, I'll make a save here actually. So I jump over and then walk over here, but you can just kind of grab it as you go past. And then just walk over to this, and then you can go through the door. So this bit, if you walk forward, you'll slide really quickly. You want to aim, you're going for that tube, so the easy way to do it is to just kind of go sideways, and then like as you slide, just turn and grab the tube. That's probably the easiest way to do it. But there is a way to grab the tube a little bit faster, and if you jump as soon as you hit, as soon as you hit the trigger to slide, you can actually just fling right to the shoot and then grab it. But it's like, it's really sketchy. Like the trigger is like somewhere like here. Oh, this what? The door. Never mind, it's the door. I got the wrong dot. The dot in front of the door, I thought I was looking at it. I get perspectives is weird. Anyway, the dot in front of the door is where the trigger is. I didn't mean to save there. So as you kind of get to the door, like I don't really do it because it's not super quick, but you want to kind of walk a little bit to the left, and then as you get to the door, just jump. But it's kind of sketchy. Like it's difficult to jump like at the right time, because if you, I didn't realise you could do it more times. Like that. That's how you're supposed to do it. It's, if I can't get it, like I'm trying to show it now and I'm like super inconsistent, I'd say just don't do it when you're starting out. It's kind of more of a, like, it saves like half a second, maybe less, because like the timing of the jump is like super finicky. But like even I'm not consistent at it. But I know that Momo is pretty good at it. But you want to kind of jump like just as you hit the trigger, basically. So feel free to practice that. But I'd honestly recommend just kind of going kind of diagonally at it and then just like turning as you slide. It's kind of personal preference. If you want to practice that, then feel free to do so. But you know, I mean, it's up to you really. Yeah, so just kind of go diagonal and then just turn into the chute. Okay, and then when you hit, you want to turn and then just like spam on these breadcrumbs.
Welcome back.
And then we got another cutscene.
I hope you're ready for another job. As a biotech engineer working for Radio Corp. Instar connections seem to be affording a particularly valuable artificial kidney. Estimated value on the red market is over 25 billion yen. So you want to be careful here. The pills appear on the table early. You can pick them up as soon as they appear on the table, but if you pick them up before you stand up, you'll soft lock the game. So yeah, there, you can actually pick them up now, but if you pick them up before you get stood up, then like I said, they'll just like, it won't even count down. It'll just run over basically. So you want to make sure that you wait until you stand up before you pick them up, and then just turn and then spam. And if you stand up here, you can see a guy floating off in the distance. Okay, so next save load is here. This is another one which might not be worth doing if you've got slow loads. So just do the save and load. So these stairs, if you spam spacebar, you can get up these stairs a bit quicker. But it's kind of RNG, like sometimes you'll go up pretty quickly, sometimes you just won't. With these stairs, it's kind of stupid. No, they've not patched that yet. I tested it a few days ago to see if it was still a thing, but they've still not patched it. Anyway, so just spam going up the stairs, spam spacebar, and then if you know, sometimes you'll get fast. Like then I kind of got fast, but sometimes it just kind of goes all weird and you don't. And then when you get to the middle bit, just jump once and you jump over the stairs completely. I got stuck on something. So spam, and then jump once. Yeah. These guys are kind of RNG, like they might be in your way. You want to obviously stick as close to the inside as possible, but if they get in your way, then this is actually a really good RNG. Okay, except that guy, but they will get in your way, so you just kind of want to go around them if they do get in your way, and then just walk into the. Oh, my mouse showing to the sky. Golden key. Just walk straight through here. Spam here. So you can take your shoes off, and then this is kind of time based. If you're not fast enough, you'll screw up. So there's a pot on the table, and let's just save this. You want to grab this jar, jump over here, and turn as you jump. Grab that spider, come over here and jump over here. Grab this spider. Now there's a spider that's on a plate, and when you walk in, he'll be like when you get control of Polyblank, he'll be like around here. So you'll grab this pot and grab this one, and then as you get to here, the spider will be here. So you want to try and be quick. If you're too slow, then the spider will go through the hatch, and then you've got to wait all the way for him to come back around, which is really slow. Like here he is, he's on this plate, but he will always be here if you're fast enough. So you want to grab this pot, jump, turn, grab this spider, and then come over here, grab this spider, and then he's on the plate here. He was further back because I saved and loaded. Don't wait. Just get a different spider. Yeah, okay, actually, yeah, I didn't think about that. I just usually reset if I do that, so I didn't really think about that. But Solly makes a good point. There are other spiders, so grab this. Grab this. Ideally, you obviously want to get that one because it's right there. He's going to be back because, like I said, I saved, but he'll usually be there. So, the fastest spiders... Okay, you want to come around here, grab this spider, and grab this spider, and those are the 5 ones.
The fastest spider to grab if you miss that one is this one back here, I think. Actually, let me just think. Yeah, it's that one there, because that one you have to walk all the way back to the bathroom. Okay, yeah, that's probably... I actually never thought about it like that. I usually just reset if I miss it. So grab that one. Grab that one. The spider will be there. And then, so if you do get it, come over here and there's a spider on this chair. And then turn around and then there's a spider here. And then that's the 5. If you don't get the spider and he goes through here, I mean, it loses like, probably like 5 or 6 seconds. So it's, actually, I guess it's not, because if you're over here anyway, then you want to walk over there. I guess it's only like 4 seconds, but I'd reset, honestly. But, so if you miss that one, whilst you come over here to grab this spider, come back here, grab this one in the corner. Apparently, have to get quite close to him, and then come back here. So that's probably the best backup strats. So, good job. Yeah. What? This guy. I might just intentionally miss it. Oh, grab the spider. Oh no, I'm not gonna get him. Oh, he's gone. I'll have to do backup shots. Okay, 3, 4. What? Okay, you have to get. I didn't realize you have to get so close to him. That's kind of dumb. And then that guy, and that's 5. I mean, spiders is spiders. It's kind of dumb. What are you gonna do about it? So then you walk back here, grab the fugu, and then turn, and then you want to hit the. Just shoot on any plate, like it doesn't matter. But if you miss, it takes freaking ages for it to recharge. So try not to miss. So grab the fugu, turn, and then hit the sushi. When you hit the sushi, also note that you can't save and load that cutscene. You have to watch that one. I missed the bot. Okay, so those are the 5. So when you hit the sushi with the fugu, I shot by accident. You want to turn to this door so that when you come out of the cutscene, you can just walk straight. So you want to hit the sushi and then just like turn and look at the door. But you can jump. You can, if you're fast enough, when you hit the sushi and you turn and look, you can actually jump as you turn, and then you'll be closer to the door. But I mean, that's only if you're fast enough. So yeah, and then you're looking at the door. Well, you'll be looking like exactly where you were. So I was looking down there because I looked there. But yeah, then just walk through the door, turn left, and then go to the furthest away bathroom. And then just grab this. When you grab it, if you're walking forward, then you'll get like a little boost forward for no reason. So you want to kind of grab it and then let go of W and turn, because sometimes you'll get a little bit disorientated. So grab it and then turn, and then just leave the restaurant. So there's some more RNG here. Oh, my mouse does that sometimes. This game, it just like randomly shoots me over there. So hit these guys. And then you want to again stick on the inside, but they will kind of block you. So just kind of, if they look like they're going to block you, just hit them as they come to you. She just popped into existence. In my experience, it's better to kind of hit them as they come to you than it is to like spam on them. Sometimes if you spam on them the time, like then it didn't hit him straight away even though I was spamming. So you want to kind of hit them as they get to you as opposed to like spamming them. So yeah, this is the temple. So you can light the candle through the wall. So as you spawn, you just want to kind of walk diagonally and spam click, and then you'll get the candle through the wall. The candles, you can see them here, are just kind of there. So you spawn in and you just like go diagonal and kind of look at this bar works really. It's kind of like pretty convenient that it's there, so just kind of walk diagonally and spam on the bar. Come around here, and then you want to hit the incense, and then turn and sit on the cushion, and then just like, as you turn and sit, just spam, and it'll automatically get the gong. So get the incense, turn, and then just like spam. Because it automatically faces you to the gong, so if you're spamming, then it'll just put you there. Dude, my voice gone all wet. I don't know what's happening, I've got like a sore throat. So yeah, just wait here. So this is the expedition. You want to hold left. So at the end of this, because you want to go left. So if you're holding left, you'll get going straight away. So just hold left, and then you'll be going straight away. So you want to kind of tap down. This is kind of like get a feel of like where it is. You want to go like, let me try and think about how many taps this is. I just kind of like know, I don't think, right, I'm going to do 3 taps. I just kind of know when I'm down enough. But I'd say it's about 4 taps. Like 4 down taps, 1, 2, 3, 4. Should line you up enough. You don't need to get like super on the dot. Like this much works and this much works. So there's like a bit of like leeway for where you can go to get the dot. But yeah, so you just want to kind of like tap down 4 times and that should line you up. So it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I kind of was a bit up, but you know. But yeah, so just hit Kiteak. It's like the most simple bit of the game, but you know, sometimes you just got to get a feel for it. So when you get to Kiteak, you want to walk forward and then go into the reception. Remember that we did the banana phone thing before, so this is going to be useful now. Just walk forward, and then come through here, and then there's cake. So to activate the glitch, this basically, if you go in this cake, it takes you into a mini game called Wedding Quake. To activate the game, you have to click it twice. So you click it once, and then the cake opens, and then you click it twice, and then it goes into the game. What you want to do for this skip is you just want to click it once, and then like turn around and leave, basically. So if you click it, the cake will open, and then yeah, you just want to do that. Hopefully saving doesn't like, I kind of don't want to save because sometimes saving messes things up. So just kind of walk backwards and like activate it as you walk backwards, and it shouldn't matter. So just kind of walk up to it, and then as you hit it, just like walk backwards, like, or jump backwards. I mean, you can walk, I just jump because why not? YOLO, am I right? Hopefully that worked. I mean, I don't know what happens if you walk too close to it. So just activate it, jump backwards, and like that's basically it. It's that simple. Just activate the cake, and then just exit through this door, come into the elevator, and then go over to the top floor. And then he's, I think he'll have moved because I spent, yeah, he's all over there because I was explaining. But the guy will be like here basically, and you just want to grab the key off him usually. But he's all the way down there because I took time to explain it. So we just like wait for him to come over so I can. Is he moving? Yeah, he's coming over. I was waiting for him to come over so I can show like an example. Oh no, I'm just waiting for the elevator to open. Boop, 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 boop. And then you just want to walk up to him, grab the key. So he will be here. The only reason he is over there is because I spent the time waiting. Yeah, so grab the key off him, and then like I said before, it's the second door. Still, that doesn't change. And then you grab the briefcase, and as soon as you grab the briefcase, you save, load, and it'll teleport down here. And then you just want to walk to the back of the room, and then sit on this chair. As soon as you sit on the chair, turn, pick up the suit, like swap the suitcases, and then just look somewhere around here, and then just spam. So that he'll give you his business card, and then you'll just put it down straight away. Just somewhere around the corner, and then he'll put it down. And then just look at her and spam on the cocktail thing. And then you can just walk out as soon as you picked up a cocktail. And just like keep walking. It doesn't really matter where you're going here, because it's based on like time of walking away, not like a certain area to go to. So it doesn't really matter where you walk, just kind of leave the room and walk somewhere. And this is another one that you can't skip. So yeah, just spam, and then you'll get up, and then you just want to like turn to the right. Spam on the door, turn right again. Because it's the same room, so you just want to come over here. Go all the way around. This plant can get you stuck for some reason. Sometimes if you're too close to it, there's like a bit of stuff that sticks out from, I think it's something to do with this leaf. You just kind of get stuck on it, so you want to kind of go a little bit to the left of the plant. And then just jump the path that you want to land down, because there's a little fence next to that path. If you fall next to the fence, you've got to go like all the way back and around, and it's not worth doing. It just loses a ton of time. So you got to make sure you land like in the path, otherwise you miss. So the path that you want to land in lines up with this red thing. So you want to kind of, as you get to here, I jump over this bit in between the yellow and the red, and then just kind of like make sure in the air that I land here. So as you can see, there's this fencing. Oh, you can jump. Oh, right. Okay, you can jump over that. Okay, you didn't used to be able to jump over that. That's new. They must have patched that. Right, never mind. Ignore me. Like back in the day, you couldn't jump over that. You had to go all the way back around, which is dumb. But yeah, so jump over. You can see like in between the yellow and the red, and then just land. Like you can adjust yourself in the air. Air movement is pretty nice in this, and then just like land somewhere around here. And then you just want to drop into this. The way I do it, which is fastest, is just kind of run over it and then just like let myself fall. But you can kind of like go sideways into it like this. But sometimes you just get stuck because this movement's a bit flowy. You probably already noticed this by now. Like when you let go, you slide a little bit. Like I let go now, and you still slide a bit. So I recommend just like stopping walking as you get to like the edge of it, and then you should just drop in like that. But yeah, then just come down here, talk to this guy. Just let him talk.
You made it. I trust you and follow. I have some pretty big information for you. But first, we need to take the necessary precautions. Okay.
Right, sorry, I was just checking something.
This will hurt you a lot more than it will hurt me.
Just spam click here.
Give me the sign when you're ready.
So you give him the sign pretty quickly. And then you want to go and sit on that couch, so just like be holding forward and right a little bit, so that as soon as you get out of the cutscene you can walk diagonal. So you want to hold forward and right, and then as you get to here just like walk forward. It's a pretty simple movement, but so just like diagonal and then like forward and then just like sit on the couch.
Alright, listen carefully. This resort, it's all fake. It's software. We are all characters in a simulation. It's taken me decades, but I've discovered a way out of here. Find the mechanical board.
Just sit through this. This can't be skipped either. I don't know what happens if you save and load. I just know it can't be skipped. I don't know. That was ages ago. So yeah. So just look here. Spam. Get this. So the pig. The pig will usually be around the back here, but the pig he's over there now. He's kind of awkward. He goes around this area, but he has a track. Like he'll always be on the same track. So he goes like around there, and then he comes up here, and then goes around like that, and it's kind of like a U. Best RNG is if he's like somewhere here and comes up, you can just kind of like walk up to him and smack him. But it does, like, he will, like, sometimes he'll be over there, sometimes he'll be there, and sometimes he can be like over here. But it is like where he goes is like he'll always go the same way. Like if you watch him, like his track is like set. He won't go off this track, and then he turns right, and then he'll do like a U-turn here and comes around like that. So as soon as you like spawn in here, you want to like look where he is and try and walk over to him, but you've got to predict like where his track is. So if you like walk to him here and then he runs off, it's kind of awkward. You want to like move with the pig. That's what you want to remember, that move with the pig. So if you're like trying to run after him and he's like still going, you might like miss him. So you want to kind of anticipate like where he's going to go. So if he's going in a straight line across here, don't try and walk straight to him. Like try and walk to where he's going to go as opposed to walking straight to him. I mean, it's kind of like you just got to look at where he is and then think where he's going to go. It's pretty simple. Like it sounds kind of complicated because I'm awful at explaining stuff, but it's actually like really simple. Just look at him and then like look at which way he's going and then just hit him. Just walk up to him, hit him, and pick him up. Like I said, best RNG if he's just coming like round up here, so you can just like walk over and hit him. If he's over there, it's kind of awkward and slow because you gotta walk all the way over. But yeah. Anyway, just learn his track. It's not hard, and then just walk over to here, put him on this thing, the little fire, and then activate it here, and then jump into the clam. If you jump sideways, you can get stuck on it. I didn't get stuck on it there, but if you jump from the left hand side of it, you can get stuck on the side, which is really awkward. So just kind of jump into the staircase if you can. So the Wetworks bitrate should be fine for me because I have really low bitrate, but sorry if the video goes all weird. So just walk forward into this, and then let me make a save down the bottom because there's a little skip here. Where's the platform? There is. Let me land. I can't even see the platform. Where is it? What? Hello? It's not letting me leave. There we go. Alright, let me just make a save here. So up there is, I'll go up and show you guys where it is. This door blocks this. To open this, you need to walk over and like scare the butterfly off, and then it opens. You can actually jump over it. I'm awful at it because I just never practice it, and I can't be bothered because I don't think it's worth it. But if you kind of like hold like just in the direction of going over it, there's an invisible wall so you don't fall off, which is what kind of makes it a little bit awkward, like getting over there. There's the invisible wall. If you just kind of like hold in the direction of like going over the door, sometimes you get enough momentum and you'll go over it. Sometimes you just don't get enough momentum, but which is why I don't think it's worth going for it, because I think it's faster to just like get this and not risk it. Because if you try and get it and then miss, you get stuck on it and you lose time. But I just wanted to kind of point out that that is a thing you can do. Let's see if I can get it here. There we go. Okay. So you kind of like land on top of the door pretty much and then just walk off it. Okay, I missed it then. That's pretty much all you want to do. You just want to aim, try and land on top of the door and then just walk off. But yeah, just practice it. But if you miss it, you just walk over to the butterfly and then go under. Let me just try and get it one more time. It's kind of dumb. Like even RevCard doesn't get it 100%. Yeah, okay. But yeah, just try and land on top of it and walk across, or you can just do this, which is what I do, and what most people do. Turn and go through this one. It's pretty simple, this. You just gotta remember which one to go through, which elevator things. Come up here, and then go straight across when you get up here. Don't turn right. And then go up. And then round the corner. There's another one there, ignore that one. So you land it and go around the corner. Go straight and not right. And then when you get up here, you want to go left. And then come up here. This one has a door as well. You just walk up to it and it opens. You can't skip that door. You can only skip the first door, so just so you know. And then you just want to come up here and then land as close to you as you can to the coffee table, to the computer table, because you want to end the mission, you want to click on the coffee. So when you come up here, you want to try and like move in the air to try and land near the coffee, and then just like click on it and then end the mission. So you can skip the first door, but you can't skip the second door. But yeah, I mean that's up to you. Like I said, most people don't do it because it's kind of stupid, but I thought I might as well point it out. Oh wait, I don't. Why did I? Oh, I split early for fireworks. So yeah, so we're back in this place. You just want to walk down to the corridor and then turn. Go straight this time. Sometimes our muscle memory goes, alright, he's in the place, so you want to go to the right, but you don't. You want to go straight when you're in here. Just walk faster, and then again you can activate and sit down.
We've much business to discuss.
So he said then we've got much business to discuss. If you walk into here and then sit down on the seat quickly enough, he'll skip like half of that sentence, which saves like a second or something. So when you walk in, you want to try and sit down on the chair as quickly as possible, so you can skip some of that sentence. But you know, it's not really important. It's like a second, but it's something you can do. I'm just gonna take another drink. Okay, we've got another save load here. This loading screen's the longest because it's the biggest section. So as soon as you see, the game come up, you just save, and then load. And you want to hold backwards. Sometimes when you load, you'll get some like serious lag in this elevator, which is stupid. Not everyone gets it, but I've seen some people get it and some people not get it. I get it pretty intensely. Like let me just like demonstrate. Yeah, like that. Like I don't have a clue where I am. So to avoid that lag, because you face this way, when you save and load, you just want to like hold backwards and you walk out the elevator, as opposed to trying to turn your mouse, because it lags like crazy. Just hold backwards and you'll walk out, and then like turn your mouse when you get out of the elevator. Because if you try and do it when you're in the elevator, I mean this doesn't like happen for everyone, but it happens for me. Like turning your mouse just kind of makes it go all weird. Actually it wasn't that bad then, but you know, you get the point. So just hold backwards and then like turn, talk to this guy. You can skip what this guy's saying by like jumping backwards. but it doesn't save any time at all. It's just something you can do for fun, really. It doesn't actually, because like he won't open the door until like the time that it'd take him to speak is over. So as soon as he opens the doors, you just want to go over to the right and then grab the remote thing here, which is on like the far right of the sofa, and then turn and then just start spamming, pointing at this thing. And then talk to this guy. So the item that you're holding in your hand when you talk to him will disappear. It doesn't mean really anything because like you don't actually like need any of the items, but it's just something to know. So don't, because like later on you're gonna want to be switching through items quickly. So make sure like if you've got the remote and you spam it, don't like put it away when you talk to him. Keep the remote out, because if you lose it now, then it's faster when you're cycling through things later because you have one less item to cycle through. So grab it, spam it, and then keep it in your hand. Like don't switch.
Quick, look behind you.
And then just talk to him. So this cutscene's about 2 minutes long, and there's nothing you can do. To skip it, it just doesn't work.
No, over here.
Unfortunately, because it's long.
A bit more. A little
So yeah,
No, your other left.
there's nothing really to talk about here. I'm just gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna kind of watch it. But there is
Yes, there.
oh, distraction. Golf is coming up, and golf is the worst part of the run because
You've taken something.
it can decide a run. A good golf can make a good run, and sometimes golf just isn't good.
They've taken some of your
Like golf is like there's no RNG, there's no like skips or anything. It's golf. It's skill, yo. Like, but it's stupid. It's annoying and
Polyblank.
shouldn't be trusted.
I found you too. A game of sport. Should you prove victorious, I will free the director unharmed. As I won the dice roll backstage, I'll go first. I guarantee you, there won't be one hint of foul play. A home run?
So as soon as you get movement, you're grabbing the snooker thing. So you want to kind of stand somewhere like in between it, because if you stand too far away, you won't be able to reach the snooker thing.
That one myself.
Like if you stand like this is as close you need to be to hit the ball, but from this distance you just can't quite hit the snooker thing. So you can't. There's no way to be able to just go hit it and shoot. You're gonna have to stand like a little bit out of range of that to be able to reach the snooker thing. Unfortunately, there's like no place where you can stand where you can be able to reach them both. So I'm gonna grab the snooker thing and then turn and walk forward to it and then hit this. So golf, I mean, there's not really much to talk about. It's pretty easy to figure out. It is what it is. Just kind of know the holes really is all I can recommend and get a feel for it. So for this one, the way I would recommend doing it is going full power at this corner here, like this slant, that diagonal bit there. Go full power at that, and then I hit it full power at this one,
Consequences are in your hands, Polyblank.
and then I come over to it and just kind of like aim it at the thing. So that's how I do it: full power at that corner, full power at that corner, and then just knock it into the hole. And then 3 hits is like the average. If you get like, you can do this in 2, you can do this in 1, and you can do this in 2. I have never seen any of that happen in like, I've never seen anyone do this in 1, but I know you can do it, and I've only ever seen this be done in 2 like twice. So it's really difficult to get them really well, but it is possible. So you know, feel free to put 10,000 hours of practice into this and get perfect. But anyway, yeah. So for this one, this one's like consistently 2. I just kind of hit it full power, and then it should go into this corner, and then get it in the hole. That's how I do that: full power at the corner, and then hit it in. You can actually, if you come over here before he gets to the ball and stand where he's supposed to stand, you get stuck inside him. And sometimes if you get stuck inside him and you can just you can just walk out of him. But if you stand where he goes to stand and then he walks into you and you jump, sometimes you fling like a mile in the air, and it's kind of funny. But anyway, this ball is kind of weird in the way it is. The other 2 balls will always be in the same place. This ball moves a little bit sometimes. Like, it's not always there. Sometimes it's a little bit further back. Sometimes it's a little bit to the left. Sometimes it kind of goes like all the way here to the right. I don't know why. I don't know why it does it. I don't know. It's just kind of something that happens, something that I've noticed. So you wanted to kind of like be stood like somewhere like in the middle of the edge, just so you can like look where it goes and then kind of get it as quickly as possible. So hit it full power at this corner back here, and it should go pretty close to here,
Don't let it get you down.
and then just like knock it in.
We're just getting warmed up.
So yeah, that's
Please
golf.
follow me and let us.
So then you just want to come up these stairs over here, and then go over to the carts, and then just stand like next to this one. So he comes up. I'm just gonna. Oh, I can't save because of the save glitch here. So as you come up, you want to talk to him, and then like turn and then activate the thing. So kind of wait for him to talk. I've noticed Repcart doesn't actually talk to him. Repcart just stands here and then hits the golf thing. But I've never had that work, so I always talk to him first, just to make sure. Talk to him, turn, and then activate the thing. And then when you activate the thing, you want to look up at it, and then hold forward and left, because if you go in this cart, he goes in that cart, and if you knock into him, it's really slow. So you want to kind of look up to go above him, and then hold like left, because if he knocks you, he'll spin you around, and then that's really slow. So I'll just let him like go do his thing whilst I explain this a little bit. Ow. Like, as you can see, you lose control like crazy. Actually, that's pretty neat. I didn't know you could look in there. Anyway, so yeah, because he'll be in front of you. So if you just go forward, you'll crash into him. If you just try and go like up, you can just go up and over him, but you want to kind of hold left so you actually go in the right direction. Yeah, just go over him and then just like turn left and go over to the building over here. Don't worry you don't actually have to go through those hoop things, by the way, just in case you're wondering. So when you get to this, it'll like take control and it'll like turn around, but it turns around really slowly. So you want to kind of, as you get to it, you want to like flick yourself into it so that you do some of the turning for it. And then he won't have landed yet, and then you just want to come over here, pick up the gravy and then drop it into the water, and then pick up this and then shoot. Don't do that too quickly, because if you I forgot I couldn't say good. If you do that bit too quickly, the game can soft lock, and you'll pick up the remote, and you won't be able to activate the race or put the remote down. Like, you just get stuck there, and then it's game over. So you want to pick up the gravy, turn and put it in once. You only need to click once. For some reason, everyone like spams there and puts it in like clicks like 3 times. But you only have to do it once. Grab the remote and then like shoot it pretty much. And yeah, so now I got gravy race. This is like pretty simple, self-explanatory. Just hold forward, obviously, and you just want to kind of stay as close to the inside as possible. I'm awful at this gravy race, and some people are good at it, some people are bad. But you just want to kind of stay as close to the inside as possible. A good time you want to aim for is about 47. A really good time is like 46 point. I don't know what the best like perfect would be. But like really good, if you get like a 46.8 or even like a little bit lower than that, then that's like really good. But a decent is like 47 is decent. I'd even say like 48 is pretty decent. But yeah, so just be careful, because if you knock against it, like it throws you off more than you'd imagine. Same with if you miss a ramp, you lose like more than you'd think you would. So that was 49 because it was a bit slow and I wasn't like super close to the edge. But that's like, I wouldn't like, I don't think that's that bad, 49. But yeah, so if you stay like really close to the edge all the time, then you can get like a 48 or 47 pretty easily. So I'm getting here and then just go up, and then you can just like flick into this again. The flick actually doesn't matter there really, because you need to, when you get over here, you need to wait for him to get over before you can actually pick this up anyway. But as long as you flick on the first one, then that does actually save time. But this one's not too important. So just spam E there. At the end of this, I'll say press any key to continue. So you want to kind of be spamming like forward, so that you get into the game, and then go left, grab this chair, jump over here, and then just smack him, and then it ends, and you win. So you just kind of grab the chair, walk over, and smack him. And then you want to go over there. Now, don't hold left, because you want to go left and then jump over this and grab that. But if you hold left when you come out of the cutscene, you fling into the air, and then when you land, if you land anywhere near this fence, it sends you flying back that way. I lost the world record for that. I was on pace for, I think the predicted time was like 1758 I think it was, and then I was holding left, and then I went, like, I flung in the air, and then I was like, okay, that was stupid, and then as I got to the fence, I went like way to the back corner. So wait until you're out before you start moving, don't hold left coming out. But yeah, so then just turn, come over here, grab the trophy here, and jump over this. He's there now, but obviously he won't be there, he's only there because I spent time explaining. So grab the trophy, jump over this, obviously like I said he won't be there, so you can just jump over it. Come over here, grab this off the plant, and then turn, and then grab that. You can go up the bottom step like this from the side, but you can't go up the second one from the side. So I just jump onto it instead of like going like that. So you just grab it, turn and jump, and then grab this one. Walk into the conservatory, and then just walk to the back of the conservatory, grab the medal, turn, and then like come over here, and then grab the thing off this table, and then grab the tiara here as you go past. And that's how you do it quickly. Well, that's like the order you get them. So you kind of go trophy, sash, bouquet, medal, wrestling thing, tiara, just like that. It's like super simple. Then walk up to him, and then you want to give them to him from behind. So just give him one, and then press Q to cycle. And this is what I was talking about, where cycling matters, because if you've got like, let me just go to the end one. So as you can see, I've got to cycle past the spray thing. If you have the controller, then that gives you another thing that you've got to cycle through, which is why it's slow. But yeah, so cycle through, give him these. Now, you've got to be careful. You don't have to go too slow. Like, it's not super easy to do, but if you go like really fast, every time you give him one of these, his ego meter fills a little bit. Now, if you give him the next one before he's finished filling his ego meter for the last one, he'll get to the end and it won't be full, and you won't have any left, and it'll soft lock. So don't give him them like too fast, because if you give them like really fast, you'll his ego meter will fill up, and it won't fill up, sorry, and you won't have anything left to give it to them. So yeah. So the last one should be that. The wrestling thing should be the last one to give him, and then just burst him. And then we've got another save load here. Now, you want to wait, kind of turn and look to the left, and then the words save the director will appear, like all over the place. As soon as they appear, you want to save and then load. Like that. So as soon as those words appear, just save. And then load. And then if you look left, then you'll be looking left. So if you look forward, then you'll be facing here, and you want to just hold back. So you want to kind of look, and as soon as the words appear, maybe like look like this way, and then just hold back. But you know, it doesn't really make a difference. You can just turn. So as soon as the words appear, save and load, and then come over here. Walk back into the apartment, into here, and then hit the crockification button, because if you press this one, the note has to fall off, and then it works. But if you press this one, it happens straight away, as opposed to waiting for the note to fall off. So press crockification, and then just like spam in his mouth to make sure to just go in his mouth as quick as possible. It is indeed only going to end one way. Oh, I missed. And then you've got this, and then this is basically GG, almost. So you just want to walk. You want to stick to the inside as much as possible. I jump here. It's not, you don't have to jump, but I'd recommend it because the water sometimes can slow you down. Like, it's just a little bit slower than walking. I think something like if you jump throughout this entire thing, from when I was timing it, with jumping and without jumping, there's like a second difference. But if you're going for a record, then it's worth it, so jump. And then this bit, you want to chop the forest down, so you just want to like spam click to get through the forest. You kind of want to go to the left, but not too far to the left, because sometimes if you go to the left, like the wall will kind of get you stuck. So I'm going to go on the left hand side, but kind of not like right on the edge, like kind of central, and then just like spam, and then you shouldn't really get stuck as long as you're spamming quick enough. And then you just kind of keep jumping and just follow this. It's pretty simple. And then just come over here and let this start.
I can
Sincerest apologies.
So a pill will come out and then it will drop on the table. You just want to pick the pill up. So you'll pick the pill up and then you'll swallow it. As soon as you swallow it, that's when time ends, because that's the last input.
I provided some specially encoded mission oil for just such an occasion. Don't take too many. Oh, and just a warning, I have a particularly violent immune system.
So just stand like here, and then like look. I mean, it's not like there's a pretty big zone that you can look in, so you don't need to look at like a specific place. But yeah, so pick it up and then just basically spam on it, because you'll pick it up, you'll look at it, and then you'll take it. So as soon as it drops, just spam on it, and then as soon as you swallow it, you can end time there. So as soon as it drops, just like keep spamming it, and as soon as you swallow, end time. So yeah, that's Jazzpunk. That's about it really, that's all there is to it. Now, like I said earlier with the Kiteak softlock, now that you've finished a run, you've got to quit the game, but just like close it and then reopen it. And then you're good to do another run. Well, you're not good yet, because you'll need to do the banana phone thing again every time you do that. But yeah, so that's Jazzpunk. I hope everything was all good. If you have any questions or anything, then just leave a comment on the video, or you can message me on Twitter or Twitch. But yeah, so I hope you found this alright, and yeah, I'll put a link in the description for the leaderboards, and then if you go on the leaderboards, there's like a bunch of links on the top for like the SDA forum, and then the rules are on there. There's a link to my Twitch channel as well. There's also a link to Momo, who helps, like he also admins those leaderboards, and he runs the SDA forum, so if you want to message him as well, he'll probably answer any questions. But yeah, so I hope that was alright. Yeah, that's about it.